probably going to be lots of wind noise. It's quite breezy here. But Ian Nocton and anybody else in the UK with your allotments, this is for you. I've tried to explain several times in the past that we don't actually have the allotment system here. In some towns they have what they call community gardens, and I'm thinking that's what I'm looking at here now. This is in the town of St. Stephen, New Brunswick. The building is a former school. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's a senior center of some sort now. But the sign on the side, the St. Croix Vineyard, I think must refer to the plots that I'll show you in just a second. But on the building here, they have this sort of unique rainwater collecting system, which I presume is for water for the allotments. The plots, they're all raised beds, but it just comes down from the gutter on the top of the building and collects the water in these about 5 plastic drums. And the allotment is a series of raised beds. I don't know anybody that actually has a bed in it. My dentist is across the street in that building. That's why I know where it is. I've just come from the dentist. Every time I come, there's never anybody here, and of course this time of year it's pretty well ready to close down, but I don't know if you rent one or if you can rent several or how that works. This particular person here has got some herbs growing, thyme and dill. A lot of the beds, of course, have been emptied out. Nice looking sage plant that I definitely must overwinter here. I have trouble getting it to overwinter for me. That's the reason I grow it in the hoop house. Yeah, this seems, well, I guess there's some herbs and flowers in this bed. Lamb's ears and echinacea, lavender. Looks like some strawberry plants, and I'm not sure what this one here on the end, but this would be, I think that's a rosemary. Yes, that's a rosemary. That definitely will not go through the winter here, I don't believe. What this is, I don't know. I won't take you from bed to bed. I'm just fascinated looking at these things myself. And this is the larger area here with a lot of raised beds. I wish I knew somebody that gardened here so that I could, I'm not interested really in how much it costs, but I'm just curious as to how many beds you get. This person's going to have some Brussels sprouts, cauliflower still left, and broccoli like mine's gone to seed. It's quite a number of beds. I never did try to count them, but there must be, I would say, at least 50 or more raised beds here. I didn't get past here this summer at all, but I haven't. Other summers I've combined it. Almost all of them are in use in the summertime. This person is doing something, I don't know if you do that in the UK or not, if you live close to the coast, but that's seaweed. And they've put seaweed on the bed in the fall and let it mulch or whatever over the winter, let it compost, and then you just mix it in the soil in the spring. It has a lot of micronutrients in it. And it's free. It washes up on the seashore. Some beans here that haven't been harvested yet, but it looks like they've been hit by frost. And they usually get more frost earlier up here than I do. I've already had 2 or 3 frosts myself. But that's carrots there, a lot of little baby carrots that haven't been harvested yet. And I finally got around to showing you, Ian, what the closest thing to an allotment here, what it looks like. So I won't go on forever here. I'm doing this with my phone. Lettuce, I guess, some kind of lettuce. Chard over here. Nice shot of my shadow. Well, that's it. I've walked through. At the front here is a sort of a border of a perennial flower garden. Maybe everybody helps take care of that. I don't know quite how that works. But looking back into the sun, there's a shot of it, and there's a shed there. There's a sign on the side of it. I didn't go read it, but it's probably where they keep the tools and whatever. And there's also a set of 3 compost bins there. So for a small area, it seems to be quite well managed. Maybe sometime I'll drive by and find somebody working in it. Thank you very much for watching.